Hello, and welcome to episode 88 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. I'm Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my two sons, Aiden, who is 4, and Ethan, who is 3, who just turned 3 this month of October. If you're a new viewer, welcome. I do hope you like what you see and possibly stick around. And if you are a returning viewer, hey girl, how are you? Or man, men watch, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Today is October 22nd of 2022. It is 4:12 in the afternoon, and I find myself kid-free, and my husband is occupied at the moment. So I figured I would snag this time to podcast. So I have a ton to share today. Super duper excited. I feel cute. Not even gonna lie to you. The skin is skinning. Period. And the knits are knitting. Period. So yeah. Some admin-y stuff. I am doing Vlogtober this month. I can put the icon that tells you the playlist if you like to watch that. I've been having a lot of fun vlogging, and a lot of you guys have been loving them and commenting. It's been so fun to just interact with you guys every day. We are about 117 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. And when you get 1,000 subscribers, that's when you can start doing like monetized monetized content, or you can apply to be a YouTuber. That would benefit me in a great deal, not only for my crafts and what I do, but also maybe in my household. I don't know. So I would love for you guys to subscribe. Tell your mom to subscribe. I mean, I'm cute and I knit cool stuff, and I feel like I make cool videos, and yeah, so subscribe. You should. I do podcasts and vlogs, and sometimes I review things, and getting monetized on YouTube would also help with reviewing things, so I can buy the things to review. So yeah, that's it. So I'd love for you guys to subscribe so we can get to 1,000. If we can do it by the end of the year, that would rock my socks off. But yeah, I'm just ready for the channel to grow, and I find myself with some free time now, so I really want to put it into the channel and making the channel fabulous and better for you guys, and still keep the same old me. The money don't change the girl, because it's still gonna be me. This is how I am regardless. So yes. Yeah, so that was a lot. I have for you today 2 victories or finished objects, because we are knitters and knitting is our superpower, and we are superheroes, period. So 2 victories. I don't know why that caught me off guard. And 2 victories, 2 battles, so 2 FOs, 2 whips, a little bit of kryptonite, and yeah. So I know where you want to start. I know where you want to start, girl. I know. You're gagging. I'm gagging. Period. So I finished my fall favorite collection sweater by Meghan Regan of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, Bad Wolf Girl Studios. Yeah, I finished it. And if you watch the vlogs, you'll know that we like celebrated. It was the bee's knees when we finished. So I'm gonna stand up for you. It came out, don't know why it cut off there, sorry. Came out way better than I thought it would. I love it. These sleeves are absolutely perfect. So this is a paid for DK weight pattern that involves color work, and it actually comes with like 4 patterns, and yeah, comes with like 4 patterns. This is just one of the motifs out of the 4. I just really loved these ghosts. They really spoke to me, so I had to make them. And these oohs really got me too. Not even gonna lie. 90, I'll say 98. 98% of this yarn is Legacy Fiber Arts yarn. And let's see if I can do colors for you. My main color here is the Mare. I want to say this was like foxtails or something like that. These are Tuxedo, which is a Beetlejuice inspired colorway because I love Beetlejuice. And that color is always my birthday color. So of course it would be in a Halloween sweater for some reason. And then the ooze and like these little heart things are Nitpicks in the colorway Merlot, I think. It was like a wine color. And then there's like some, but you can't see, like these little V's right here. That's Lolodidit in the colorway Barley. Because I lost this color in the midst of like getting new floors and moving everything. And then when I moved back, like I have no idea where I put it. So whatever. So yeah, this is absolutely amazing. I knit the second size. Anything I talk about will be right here. I knit the second size and I absolutely love the fit. I used the recommended needles, and the only thing that kind of went crazy were the sleeves. While they do look like sisters, they're definitely like cousins, because I don't know why. You want to know why? I will tell you why. You're asking me why. Because somebody, I'm not gonna point out any, I'm not gonna expose anybody, but somebody didn't write down what they did for the first sleeve. So when they went into the second sleeve, they were like blind and they were just like, I'm gonna eyeball it. And then like, who would do that? Like, who in their 5-year knitting career would do like crazy things like that? I don't know, but they need to get it together. But yeah, I guess this is all the yarn that I had left from that project. I just found the project bag over here. Like I still have like full skeins of this, so this is giving like a hat or something. This yarn, the Mare, is inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I love this sweater. This is my first time actually putting it on for any reason. I'm definitely wearing it tomorrow because tomorrow's my brother's birthday and he's jumping out of an airplane. So I'm gonna wear this tomorrow when we go. Because I want to be cute and maybe do a little makeup or something, like get cute, period. But this yarn is absolutely amazing and I loved this project. So yeah, girl, why would you do something like that? Whew. Sorry, I got it. Don't know why I was throwing things. But here we go, we got it. Period. Quick change. Movie magic. Hopefully I was able to smoothly do that. But we're on to the next finished object, next victory, next thing that makes my heart so happy. And that is my Scrapper Cardi by Safiyyah Talley. Along with some kryptonite we'll talk about later. Yes, this is my Scrapper Cardi by Safiyyah Talley. This is a paid for DK weight or finger and weight held double pattern. And yeah, I'm gonna put everything, of course, right here. So I'm gonna stand up or like lean up for you so you can see like I actually did a little fadey situation. I never get to the point to do that, but I did it and I love it. I knew I made the right choice putting this on second. I'm not taking this off. This is the outfit for the evening, period. So I'm going to take pictures and then put them on the internet. I love it. So let's talk about it, right? All right, so this project is my comfort project because a Scrapper Cardi is something that I knit once a year. I literally need to knit it every year or I will be sad. Beautiful pattern, beautifully written, fits amazing. Do you see this? So I got girls, you know what I'm saying? And back in the day, the girls, they were up there, they were beautiful, they were thriving. How the girls have like a capital P on the bottom. I was definitely a capital P on the top. But I've had 2 children and breastfed both children all through their baby career. So now they're a little lower. They're a little tired. And I just need something that will go for both of them. And not, I hate sweaters that like you wear them and it's like open. I don't like that. I like to be snuggly and warm and cozy. I'm giving a lot of personality today, and I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I just feel good today. Anyway, so I like when cardigans can really like cover the girls and like close up without having a button. And this is like the perfect pattern of all time, and I love that. Beautiful fit. I'll just show you some more. I mean, yeah, of course. You're asking for more, I'll show you some more. So yeah, so like she sits like closed. And I love that about her. So yeah, so let's talk about the yarn details. Again, I think I said it's a paid for DK weight pattern because it is. Most 99, nope. We'll say a good 50-50. A good 50-50 of this yarn is a black owned business yarn, and another half is basically an alliance, like they love everybody yarn. So I have a lot of Legacy Fiber Arts in here. This is my first time working with Wild Star Fibers yarn. So you got Legacy Fiber Arts here in the colorway Lavender Lace, which is still sold. I just need to be an ambassador for Legacy Fiber Arts, but I don't know if they're doing that, but that's okay. Then you have what were they called? Shooting star skeins, like skeins that I'm assuming weren't what she wanted them to be from Wild Star Fibers. So I had 3 of them. So 2 of them were like this color, and then I had one that was this color here. And then using the sleeve to carry on, this is Legacy Fiber Arts yarn, and from here down is Unlikely Fox Fibers yarn. In the colorway, so this Legacy Fiber Arts, relax, you're so excited, girl. Calm down. Legacy Fiber Arts in the colorway Tuxedo, because we know I love that color so much. This is actually 2 different skeins of Unlikely Fox Fiber in the colorway Into the Darkness, which is a Twitches inspired colorway. And then we have some more lavender lace on the cuff just to bring the project together. And yeah, this was an absolute joy to knit. I always use recommended needle size. I think I do the second. Again, it'll be, on screen. But I'm confident I knit the second size. And the girls just eat every time. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell y'all. I am that girl with the needles. And that's how Mary had a little lamb and the 12 disciples. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. Because we wouldn't have good content if I wasn't that girl. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm keeping this on for the rest of the day. Hopefully when I make butter chicken tonight, I don't ruin it. So, yeah. As far as that project, I actually didn't have a lot of yarn left. So, that's all of this. I like some of this. So, a wonderful stash. Girl. A wonderful stash buster project. So, in love with that. So that's everything I've finished. So let's get into what I'm working on, which is something so crazy, so ignorant. I don't know why I told myself that this was okay, but we're doing it. So these 2 projects are living in my Fates thread bag, which is a Scooby-Doo bag. I don't remember if I talked about this on the podcast last time. I don't know. I never watch them back. I literally just make them, edit them, put them out there, and you guys tell me what I say. And I'll be like, I said that. I'm sorry. Fates thread, this is their deluxe large bag, with the pocket in the front and then the drawstring. So there's a theme. Follow me. Picture it. 2022. Baby girl's watching Scooby-Doo. And she's like, man, I would really love to do a spin, my version of certain characters in the show. Okay, so boom. So we'll start with this one. start with this one. Oh, okay. I was like, girl, oh my God, it's broken. Hold on. I got to secure my stitch marker. I'm scared. I'd be scared. Okay. So, I'm just going to say it. I'm doing a mashup of Velma and Shaggy put together. Velma's kind of aesthetic with an aesthetic that I would wear personally, and Shaggy colors. So here we go. I've never said the name of this pattern out loud, and I am extremely embarrassed to say it out loud, so I'm just gonna put it on the screen for you. And baby girl knows how to put pictures up, so baby girl's gonna put you a picture up. Hopefully you've been seeing pictures the whole time, because I'm very proud of myself of doing that. So let's see. I'm trying to find the name of the pattern, because to save on paper, and I went old school with paper to be more focused and all that stuff. Okay. Ooh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna stress myself. It's on the screen. So while it's on the screen, I'm gonna hold it up for you. Guys. Oh my gosh. So let's talk about it. This pattern is a paid for fingering weight pattern that calls for a turtleneck. And what I'm assuming is kind of like a snatch waist situation, because I saw that we're going to, do a little decrease and something at the end of the body. So I think it's supposed to be like a cute little snatch you up number. But here's my little turtleneck. And I started this on October the 7th. Now, we all know that fingering weight anything, if it's not a hat, if it's like a shawl, a garment, a blanket, that's going to take you some time. We know that. So to have started October 7th and to have 2 sleeves and halfway done with the body, I am beyond proud of myself. Like, I am taking myself to new levels, and it is crazy. So yes, this is what I have so far. The yarn that I am using, everything is a first. This is the first time I've knit this pattern from this designer. First time I've knit from this designer. First time using this yarn. This yarn is Knit Picks Comfy Fingering Weight. It is 75% Prima cotton, and 25% acrylic. I don't know what I was thinking. I've never worked with acrylic before, and then I've had to discuss it with like my homie Willie of Willy Nilly Knits, and I'm telling him, he's telling me, baby girl, you might want to gauge swatch because cotton don't be acting right. And I said, well, I already have a body. I'm already separated for the sleeves. We all know that I just live on the edge. But with some try-ons and with the grace of the knitting gods, honey, I'm doing it, period. So yeah, the needles I am using are, again, the recommended needles. Hold on, girl, because I don't think I am. Oh yeah, it didn't tell you a needle. It didn't tell me a needle, so I guessed. Y'all, this is the craziest project ever. It didn't tell me a needle, so I guessed. So what I did was, I know my gauge is beautiful on a US 4 whenever I do fingering weight anything. So, well, when it comes to garments and shawls. So I did a US 4. Meters will be on the screen. And then for the cuff and the turtleneck, I did a US 2. What I'm learning about cotton yarn is it's very unforgiving. So you can see, well, it looks great from behind, but up close you can definitely see where, like, first you can see my short rows. So we'll start there. First, you can see the short rows. Then you can see like where I've snagged a little bit, or if like I put it down and then like, you know how when you put your project down and the yarn's kind of like wide because you just put it down and the needles just flop out. You can kind of see some spaces where like the yarn's flopped out. Also in the back, I feel like you can see where I changed balls. So very unforgiving of a yarn. I don't know if that's going to help with blocking. On top of that, my husband also spilled hot chocolate on my sleeve. Definitely an accident. But I can honestly say I got it out pretty good. Like, you really can't see it. Like, very, very faint. You can see it. But I'm sure I'm going to give this a good blocking beforehand. So, yeah. I'm knitting the second size, which finished bust should be a 38.4 inch bust. I just like room. And that's really what I wanted to give. Because Velma looks so comfortable. I'm sorry, y'all. Velma's that girl. And she be looking comfortable. And I love that. I'm going to get to my progress keepers and stitch markers in a second. So let me put this right here so that way I remember to come back to that. So that's what I'm doing on that top. And that's one project. So the bottom, I am knitting. See, and then you get all flustered. All right, and I need my phone for this one. For the bottom, I am knitting the Twisted T-Skirt by Little Wolf Knits. The Little Wolf Knits. I've test knit for her before. I think her first name is Briana. So, also very scared with cotton yarn on this project as well. So I took the liberty of doing certain things. So here is where I am. Oh, these colors, bro. Here's where I am on that. Girl, it takes my heart away every time I see. I love this. Now, if I'm honest, I don't know how all this is going to look together. You know, I'm concerned. Like, what if the outfit isn't cute? But I feel like I'm going to sell it like I think it's cute anyway. And you're just going to have to accept that it's cute. Period. So, I'll give you the names of the yarns. So, the what color is it? The green is Pea Pod. And the brown is Cabin. So, this is where I am on the skirt. So, we have a lot going on. So, the modifications I did to the skirt, what I'm learning is cotton is very flowy and loosey-goosey. So, I decided not to do any hip increases because when I tried on the band, because as you can see, it's a little stretched and I was a little worried, but I did try it on and it does fit. And my string is definitely saving my life. So, it does fit. So the way it fit around my waist, I was like, if we increase, I'm going to be swimming in the skirt. So I'm not doing any hip increases. So we're going to see if that works out in my favor or against me. But I did a contrast color cord and then the contrast color on the band, the body skirt. I mean, if you look at him, right? I'm pretty spot on. So, I love it. I'm knitting the first size. Again, using US 4s. I don't know if this pattern recommended needles. You'll see that on the screen. But I'm using US 4s on this as well. Right? Yes. So, I'm absolutely happy with this. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cover my mouth. I'm absolutely happy with the way things are going. So, I think that's all I have to say about this one too. Again, a paid for fingering weight pattern. So I have a fingering weight skirt and a fingering weight like sweater. And I really thought that was okay. And then on my birthday, I'm going to cast on a Scooby-Doo cardigan. because I told myself the cardigan just was not going to happen with the outfit. So I rather have the components of the outfit and then knit on the cardigan for my birthday. Because I have to use that yarn like right now. I love it so much. And put it in this bag and so that's all I have to say about my patterns or projects. So I want to talk about some kryptonite and pertaining to the project. So as you saw my homie Shaggy right there. There's my homie Shaggy, period. This is from Ubebe Beads, which I learned that I have been saying wrong the entire time, and I am so sorry. But she's Irene from Ubebe Beads. So now every time I talk about it, I'm gonna go Ubebe Beads. And I got the whole gang. So here you see Shaggy, right? And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is put Fred I'm going to go ahead and put Fred on there as progress keeper. Because why not, you know? So that way once I get back to it, I can see all the good things that I'm doing. These progress keepers have been so motivating, you just don't know. So I showed you Fred and Shaggy. These progress keepers I already have, and they're from Whitney Marie Anderson and Ubebe Beads, and y'all know them, my girls, period. So then, while I was knitting the sleeve, I was like, oh, I need a progress keeper in the round for the sleeve. So my girl Daphne jumped in, but of course she got like kidnapped or taken or lost in my couch, and I had to find her. Thank God I found her. Like, Daphne always on something, and that's just a hindrance. It's really a liability to the team. She needs to work on that. So then boom, on my sweater, because I'm channeling Velma vibes, I put my girl Velma. Let me get out the way. Let her have her time to shine. Hold on, because baby girl's gonna shine, period. Yeah, got my girl Velma on the sweater, keeping me accountable and motivating me like, girl, we can do this. Right? So go ahead and move her because we podcasted. Boom. So we go ahead and move her, right? But then, of course, I know what you're thinking. But my main man is right there. There we go. My main man, Scooby, has been keeping the beginning of the round every step of the way. I just can't tell you how much I love these progress keepers. When I even pitched it to Irene, she was just like, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Like, that's fire. So when she said it, I was like, oh my God. So then when she made them, she was like, of course I want to gift you Scooby-Doo. I said, baby girl, you put the whole team in the listing. Because I'm not just going to get Scooby-Doo. Like, that's crazy. So, I just love these so much. And they have been so motivating. So that's why I was like, I wasn't even upset that I couldn't knit the cardigan with the outfit, because I was like, I don't want to put these progress keepers away. Like, I want to knit them and use them like all October. I don't want to not see them. So it's been so motivating. Oh, such a blessing. So that's one kryptonite. So kryptonite number whatever. This holds a special place in my heart. So I did. If you watch my Vlogtober, you would have seen that I went to Florida at end of September, beginning of October. So I went to Florida and I met up with Kalisha of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast. And I'm telling you guys, it was like meeting up with like a sister, or like we're just so cool together, and like we like vibe off each other. It was so wonderful. So we went to her local yarn store, I believe it is called the Four Pearls. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but that feels right to me. The Four Pearls. That's where I got this cute shirt. So it's got Florida on it, right? But then it has a knitting and like other things. So I was like, oh, I have to get this as a souvenir shirt. But then on the back, it's got the name of the place. I really hope you can see that. Yeah, you totally can. It's got the name of the place. So that's where we went. That's where we went, Kira. Take a note of that and you could put it, you know, in the beginning. So I got this shirt, and of course we did some yarn buying, and I was like, okay, what can we do? I know I make a sweater for every memory. So I have a sweater from the first time I met April, who is smiles_hard. She has her own podcast and her own YouTube channel. So does Kalisha of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast. You can check them both out. So we were like, what are we going to do? So then Kalisha brought up this sweater from Shayna K. Shayna K Salmon. And it's, I'll put the picture of it right here. Hopefully I can find it. And she was like, why don't we knit this together? And I was like, okay, cool. So I want to knit it in colors that make sense to the both of us. And this is what I came up with. So if you know Kalisha, you know she loves her greens, but she also loves her main man Grinchy Poo. So I feel like that both of these colors lean toward Grinchy Poo and green vibes. Also, my maiden name is green. That's my dad's favorite color. So this is kind of like an homage to him as well. So it really, like, this was a no-brainer when we put it together. So these yarns are Emma's yarns. It's sold exclusively at the Four Pearls, and it's dyed in-house. So it's like their yarn collection per se. This colorway is It's Not Easy Being Green. So you can see the blue kind of speckles in there. And then this one is called Legal Tender. I don't know what that means. If you guys know what that means, you can tell me. Both yarns are 100% superwash merino. Both of them are 438 yards for 100 grams. So I was like, okay, I have my project. Boom. We're going to knit it together like a knit along. And then I was like, well, we need a place to put our project, do we not? So I got me and Kalisha matching progress bags. I got me and Kalisha matching project bags so that we can like it just seals the deal that we're like besties at this point. And this is from Heather Beautiful Sister with a Y. And yeah, I think it's one of those like I've never had a bag like this before, so I will definitely be asking Kalisha, what do I do? Oh my gosh, it has pockets. I didn't even know that when oh, it's got a little pocket. That's cute. So I guess it does one of these numbers like that. So I guess you do it like that, and then you can do it on the go. Is that how you do it? Friend, is that how you do it? Like I can hear you, but I feel like that's how you do it. But they are, it's space themed because Kalisha loves like outer space and stars and astrology. So I got us this because of her, because she loves space. And I'm starting to love the moon. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I'm starting to love the moon. I think that's insane. Not that it's insane, but it's just like I've never like been into that. But like recently I've just been so into the moon. And I'm just like, the moon is so cool. You can ask my sister. She's like, okay, Kira, the moon. But I'm like, the moon is so cool. But anyway, so yeah. That's all of it. This is the podcast. This is it. So I guess strategies is going to be on October 31st. I am a boo baby, Halloween baby. I'm going to cast on this sweater. This is also a Fates thread bag. It is a Supernatural and Scooby-Doo mix. So you can see Dean right there and Sam, but then you also got Daphne and Velma, Freddy right there. So yeah, this is it. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy everything, like I said, please hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I post anything so you don't miss it. And we're on the road to 1,000. Let's get there. I feel like if I'm honest, I feel like we should have already been there, but I don't want to be that way. I want to be grateful for where we are. So I'm grateful for where we are, and I would love for us to get to the goal. So subscribe, turn on your post notifications. I hope you have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this, and you live the craftiest life possible known to man. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.